Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Gopi Jana Vallabha Jaya Girivardhari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Yashodanandana Mridanaranjana Yamuna Tiravanachari Kunja Bihari Jaya Radha Madhava Jaya Kunja Bihari Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jaya Radha Madhava Radha Madhava Radhe Jaya Jaya Prabhupada 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 Jaya Gurudev 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 जय राधा माधव की जय जगत गुरु श्री प्रभुपाद की जय गुरु महाराज श्री श्रीपाद की वेलकम एवरीवन टू दिस भागवतम क्लास एक्सेप्ट माय हम्बल ओबेइसेंसेस ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयोदीरये नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवती उत्तम श्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिके ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय Reading from Canto 10, Chapter 1, Text 55. This canto name is the Samam Bonam. The chapter is the Advent of Lord Krishna, Introduction. Text 55, 10:155. Sri Shuka Vacha Swasur Vadhan Nivarte Kamsa Tat Vakya Sara Vit Vasudev Pitam Pritha Parasasya Pravisad Griham. Synonyms. Word meaning. Sri Shukavacha, Sri Sukdev Goswami said, Swatu of his sister Devaki, Vadhat from the act of killing, Nivarte stopped for the time being, Kamsa, Tat Vakya, the words of Vasudev, Saravit, knowing to be perfectly correct, Vasudeva, Api also, Tam to him, Kamsa, Pritha being satisfied, Parasasya, pacifying more, Pravisat Griham, entering his own house. Translation. Sri Sukdev Goswami said, Kamsa agreed to the logical argument of Vasudeva, and having full faith in Vasudev's word, he refrained from killing his sister. Vasudeva being very pleased with Kamsa, pacified him further and entered his own house. Purport by Srimad Kesari Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Although Kamsa was a sinful demon, he believed that Vasudeva would never deviate from his word. The character of a pure devotee like Vasudeva is such that even so great a demon Kamsa firmly believed in his words and was satisfied. Yasya yasyasti bhaktir bhagavati akinchana shraver gunais tatra samasate sura. Bhagavatam, 5th canto, 18th chapter text. All good attributes are present in a devotee, so much so that even Kamsa believed in Vasudev's word without a doubt. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Chakshuruntam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namah. Shri Chaitanya Manovistam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamiyam Dadati Sopadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Utpadakamalam Shri Gurum Vaishnavam Cha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sagana Runatamritam Tasivam Tam Sajivam Savdetam Savdutam परिजन्य सहित कृष्ण चैतन्य देवं श्री राधा कृष्ण पादान सगण ललिता श्री विशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्ण करुणा सिंधु दीनबंधु जगतपते गोपेश गोपिका कांत राधा कांत नमस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणाम्नि हरिप्रिय वांछा कल्पतरुष कृपा सिंधु एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवे नमो नमः श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासदि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्ण. So, I think we should invite more devotees for this Bhagavatam class. So this canto, this Samam Bonam, this canto name Prabhupada has given. This is the meaning of this is the in this verse we can see is described how the nature. Ribol Roshan Prabhu, can you hear me? Roshan Prabhu?
Yes, Prabhu.
I am audible?
Yes.
Okay. So this is chapter, this whole canto, the 10th canto. This is titled is Samam Bonam. And the meaning, because this is the highest good, the meaning of Samam Bonam, especially the ultimate, especially as the ultimate goal according to which the values and priorities are established in an ethical system. This is the meaning. So the purpose of this Srimad Bhagavatam, that purpose of advent of Srimad Bhagavatam is to glorify Krishna. So in the before 10th canto, there are description, the other forms of Lord Krishna is described, Narsimdev, Lord Ram, or, different incarnations is being described by Vyasadeva. And before that, before this Bhagavatam, Bhagavatam is this commentary on Vedanta Sutra, means the complete essence. Means the Vedanta Sutra is compiled, this whole, You can tell the essence of the whole scripture in Vedanta Sutra, the 500 verse or 550. But the Bhagavatam is the complete, this ripe fruit of this Vedic culture. So if someone is able to appreciate Srimad Bhagavatam and follow it under the guidance of bona fide spiritual master, pure devotee, then he is definitely is will become a pure devotee of Krishna, and he will achieve the ultimate goal of life. That's why this is the main purpose of writing Srimad Bhagavatam, to describe Krishna in his original form. Like Krishna has different forms, and Krishna is according to his different unlimited forms, and Krishna is exhibiting his forms and Leela. But this is about Krishna himself. There is no difference, there is no difference in his other forms. But this is about himself, Adi Purush Bhagwan, the original personality. So this is described in this canto, and this very beautiful narration, and his activities, what is performed, what he does in Golok Dham, that is described here in 10th canto. So in this now, Sukdev Goswami, this is how Krishna is going to appear, because Krishna is the Supreme Personality. He's not an ordinary person. So he's all act, and especially in this form, Krishna is like a hero. He's not exhibiting like any other. He has so many, when he appear from his childhood, he's killing so many big demons, and then he's, playing, with his cowherd boys or gopis. So he's performing such a, superhuman activity in small. When he was starting from baby, he killed Putana and then Trinavata, so many demons. And when he was 12, he killed Kamsa, so the king of demons. So that's why this canto name is Prabhupada has kept Samam Bonam. So the ultimate. And after hearing about Yadu dynasty, Parikshit Maharaj requested Sukdev Goswami to describe about this Lord Krishna, because this his desire to hear in detail about Krishna, what is his Leela, how he deals with his devotees. So this is the ultimate goal of human form of life. The purpose of when Parikshit Maharaj understood that the ultimate goal of life is to hear about Lord Krishna, and so what happens when we here in Kali Yuga, this Krishna has appeared in this age, in this Kali, Krishna has appeared as in the form of his name. Krishna is present. That's in name. That's why this Harinam Sankirtan. So when we glorify, him, so by the basic thing, when someone is becoming a devotee or trying to become devotee, so he should start chanting. And apart from chanting, other services are there, but chanting is like we are told that we should chant 16 rounds or whatever. So that much we should do. So there is no difference. And when Prabhupada is telling, when we chant, Krishna is dancing on our tongue. So like Krishna is dancing on our tongue, and when we are meditating on his service to glorify him, so Krishna is completely in our consciousness, in our mind. So we are completely Krishna conscious. So that's why this becomes very important for all of us, especially this canto. But to come to 10th canto, and we have to come from first canto. Prabhupada has advised us not to just directly, go to 10th canto and read, and especially the intimate pastime of Krishna with the gopis or Raslila, whatever. So we have to systematically read from first canto, so that then only we can really understand the essence. And otherwise, it can have an adverse effect. So like we have experienced that many some people they imitate, so that is not appreciated in the devotional culture. So now in this episode, this Kansa is trying to kill Devaki, his own sister. So this is the like Kamsa is exhibiting the nature, how the demons are, Demons, they don't care for their personal benefit. They don't care even for their own relatives. Own, like Hiranyakashipu was trying to kill Prahlad Maharaj, his own son, 5-year-old, such a cute boy. But because he could not tolerate that Prahlad Maharaj is taking name of Vasudev in front of him, glorifying Krishna, so he should be killed. So now you see same, because of the Kamsa's sinful activity, misdeed, Kamsa was warned, and Kamsa was warned by the demigods that you are going to be killed by the 8 sons of Devaki. So, but then, then okay, then no, okay, no need. The sister should be killed. Instead, he would have corrected, that if a person is not a devotee, if he, the, if demons, if some person is a devotee or trying to follow the right path, then the person will try to correct himself to save himself from this danger. But demoniac people, they try to, like completely finish that. He was thinking that if Devaki is killed, then he will be saved. But no, it's not like that. Death is sure. Either it will be from the son of Devaki or by anyone. Krishna has decided to kill Kamsa because he was a demon, and so everyone was completely, they were disturbed by his act, or he was means he was disturbing the whole humanity, and for his personal benefit he was killing anyone, or he was uh, using everything for his own thing. So this demoniac act, it was so much that Krishna has to appear to kill Kansa, such a powerful demon, and he was disturbing even up to the this in even the demigods and all, they were disturbed by his activity. So universal affairs, or so that's why so Krishna is now decided. When Krishna decides, no one can change. So it's already decided by Krishna that Kansa is going to be killed by me. So it has to happen. So now he was, when Vasudev and Devaki were married, and Kamsa himself was riding the chariot. And then in between, there was a sound from the sky, and he heard that you are going to be killed, and then this happened. So now the character of a pure devotee is exhibited here in this shloka or further coming. Vasudev, by his logic argument, he convinced that whoever will be born, all the sons born from Devaki, I'll bring to you, and you can decide the fate of that child. So Vasudev was he was the friend of Kamsa, and also friend means like he was, I mean, Vasudev was in his minister or some holding some post in Kamsa kingdom. So he was guiding, and so he knew Vasudev is a very truthful, and so when he gives commitment, Vasudev will not deviate. So that's how this comes. Vasudev was able to save Devaki. So Prabhupada has given the reference of fifth canto, the qualities of devotee. This is one of the qualities. So when someone is becoming a devotee, when someone is devotee of Krishna, the devotee of Krishna, they all have all the good qualities, all the qualities of Krishna manifest in that person. If person is practicing Krishna consciousness. So this all the, the commitment. This is one of the, when some devotee is committed, he gives commitment, then fulfill his promise. This is the quality of devotees. That's like when we take initiation, so we surrender we give commitment to follow four regulative principles and also to uh, serve a spiritual master. So this is the commitment we are doing with our spiritual master. Now my life belongs to you. So whatever you tell, I have to serve, I have to do. So this is a commitment. So we should always, this is a quality, if means this is a quality of even a human being. Means one person, a living entity gets human body. Commitment is one of very important quality. So anyone, when we are committed to something, we should fulfill. So this is, if we are not fixed to our words, then this is not the quality of this is quality of a demon. That we speak something, we do something. This cheating. Cheating is a quality of devotee. But at the same time, sometimes we have experienced that in present time also, that some people try to manipulate using that. Recently, in 2 years before, we experienced in BI some problem, and we were trying to, make that person. I don't want to take this Swamiji and but he was just because of his personal desire, he was using this quotes from Bhagavatam or quality of a devotee or phrase like walk the talk. So we have to be intelligent also. Because when in this age, present age, we many people, when we especially when we are trying to become a devotee, so still we are practicing. So this we are not fully pure. When our desires are not fully gone from our heart, the material desire. So and mind is very tricky. So mind is very, very tricky. Okay. So mind, there will such thing, or by doing this, it will be a very good for Guru Maharaj mission, and we should do like this, and or this present devotee who is in that position, he is not qualified, and this is not. So this kind of thought is coming, but who are we to judge anyone? When Guru Maharaj has taken certain decision, things are going on, let it go on. And if we think that we have that capacity or we have some desire to do something for Guru Maharaj, then do it. But not like, this project should come under me and then I will make it in a very international level and this and that to this. This is a dictation of the mind because we have such desires and these are material desires. In Krishna consciousness, the basic thing is that we have to do the basic fundamental duty of every devotee is to make other living entity devotee, especially the human being. We have to make others devotee. That is the fundamental. So this is why this whole mission of Mahaprabhu is for that purpose. Mission that maximum we have when some, and this is appreciated by Mahaprabhu and the Acharyas and Krishna and Radha and everyone. If we are trying to preach someone and make others devotee, but how? We have to understand how we have to do. That is very important. Not like we go and we force everyone to take the books, this Bhagavad Gita and other. If you don't take, then you are going to hell. No, this is not allowed. That's why we have to learn under the seniors or those who are doing acharyas, spiritual master, how we can do preaching or like this is very important thing. And especially the scientific preaching, we have to understand, and we cannot just deal in any way with the scholars and we have to be very, very careful. And thus we see Guru Maharaj and Maharaj, they do. So this mind is very tricky, I'm telling, because mind dictates, because we have desires in our heart. We want to, have the topmost position in a society, or we have all those things are there. This is, in material world, that's why we are here in this material world. We want to hold some post, or we have some, basically we want to lord it over everything. That's why we are here. So we have to be very, especially when we become a devotee, we should not desire for any kind of position. If we should, even someone is offering, if it is required and higher authorities permission is there and their guidance under there, then okay, for running a mission or managing a society, it's okay. But not like I am the better person. This is completely material. And so we have to understand. And if we have so much desire, then better you form a separate trust and do it, or whatever. But not like, snatching away someone position and snatching away someone project. This is not appreciated. Someone is doing, let him do. That's why we have this quality that commitment is a quality of a devotee, and definitely we have to fulfill our commitment. But commitment to whom? We have to understand that. Like you see, when we become devotees, so many people, they will tell us that, or even the thought, oh, we are children of our parents, and if in old age we have to take care. This is a commitment. This is, yeah, no doubt. But then commitment to Krishna and Guru is even more higher, and it is than the committing to your material parents, material family members. It is more required. First, we have to fulfill the commitment of our spiritual master. And if it is required to that our parents are becoming in the, or anyone is coming on the way in fulfilling our commitment or executing Krishna consciousness, we have to renounce them. Even our family members, wife, children, anyone. So that's why in Vanprastha system, we have to retire at the age of, even suppose someone wants to be a grihastha, it's allowed. Better not, but okay. So okay, but at the age of 50, leave the family, take Vanprastha. Because, Krishna wants very exclusive dedication, exclusive devotion for him. This devotion cannot, grow, in our heart, in our consciousness, if our attentions are diverted. So Krishna wants exclusive commitment for himself. Everyone should be dedicated only for him. This is required. This is Krishna wants. That's why, the center point should be Krishna. That's why the system of Vanprastha is there, that after 50 Vanprastha, this Varnashram system is there. And finally the sannyas. Sannyas is that we fully dependent on Krishna. That's why the sannyasis are ordained. They cannot stay more than 3 nights in any one place. They have to travel. Go and preach. Whatever you get food, you get shelter, no shelter, just do it. Try to, so like travel, just sannyasis are like Narad Muni, they keep traveling wherever is possible, just go and do it. Do preaching, make others devotee. So this commitment, and then so every devotee has to cultivate this mood, the dependency, Krishna wants, his devotee should be fully dependent on him. And we should not think, oh, if I don't, how I will stay, if I become sick in ashram, who will take care of me? So, these things these things are only the mind tricks. And because we have our desire, like, like we want to have this desire for sense enjoyment. That's why these things come. So, and the greatest sense enjoyment is the sex life in this material world. So ultimate goal is that. So we have to renounce, everything and just focus on Krishna and his service. Then only our Krishna consciousness life will be successful, will become successful devotee. Successful devotee means we'll revive our own original identity, our own relationship with Krishna. This can happen only. So we should not try to manipulate others, especially to devotees or anyone, because it will bring a very big karma for us and we have to suffer that, face that. So we have to understand. And there is no problem if anyone desires, you take sannyas, you do preaching, you do anything, develop a center, no doubt, but not at the cost of harming others. So we have to understand. And because if someone is doing that, then he's not mature in devotional service. Okay, so we have to be very, very careful and follow this, try to be selflessness, completely. So, nothing. This we have to do preaching and facilitate others how much is possible and generate facility for preaching of Krishna concept, for service of the Krishna service, Guru service. And whatever we do, completely under the guidance. And so when we are in Krishna consciousness, in society, we see many people, but we should not bother so much. We should go on for with our own service. And focus because Krishna consciousness is to purify our own self, whoever is practicing. This is for my purification, for me, for your, like that. Because we are not, we have this from time immemorial, we are nitya-baddhas, we are eternally conditioned soul. So that's why we are there in this material world. But we have this capacity. The living entity has this capacity. Like in material world, there are two energies of Krishna that is there. One is material energy, which has no consciousness. Another is living entity, the spiritual energy, which has consciousness. So the energy of Krishna, which has consciousness, has the capacity to transcend the material nature and it can go to the spiritual nature. But this is only in the spiritual energy. So that's why the living entity in this world has the capacity to go to spiritual world, which is the ultimate eternal destination for spiritual world, for the living entity. Material world is not the destination for living. This is only a temporary thing Krishna arranged for us that we can satisfy our desire. Krishna gives this facility, all this kind of desire in this material world we do unnecessary. And plus, Krishna makes the facility for us to become his devotee. So Krishna wants, he is telling Bhagavad Gita, Sarv Dharman Paritij, leave everything, just leave and come to me, surrender to me. He will take care of everything. So Krishna is the supreme personality. He is not the ordinary person. But Krishna also, when we face some trouble, apparently we see trouble, but this is a mercy. Krishna makes our conviction more strong. Because when everything is fine, so we look okay, but when suppose some unfavorable condition we face, but still we are fixed in our devotional service, that will make our conviction very, very strong. And that's what is required. So to become, so that's why we should pray to Guru and Krishna that please protect us and give us this blessing and keep us eternally engaged in their service. This is what we want. This should be the desire of devotees, nothing else. Plus, in fifth canto, Prabhupada has described, in the 26th quality of a devotees, and this manifest, this when we practice with honesty, when we are honest to practice Krishna consciousness, and then all this quality will manifest, in fifth canto, which is described in 18th chapter, 12th text. So this is from Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami is describing in Chaitanya Charitamrita Adi Leela. So there's different qualities are there, 26 qualities. This will manifest. Like mind becomes peaceful, or this, these things automatically, we don't have to do artificially sit and do meditation and all. Like Prabhupada is describing this, all these hypocrites we see this always. So this is not required. Just engage ourselves under the guidance of Ishwar Master. These things will develop. The meditation, object of meditation is Krishna. We have to meditate on him and his service. That is the ultimate goal. And this will manifest, just like this quality will manifest. So our original identity, our relationship, what we are, everything, Krishna guides us, Krishna is the ultimate guru. So Krishna guides us 24 hours if we are really ready to listen to him. Keep siding our own desires and answering. So we try to practice this and follow, and please invite other people devotees to attend Bhagavatam class. Thank you very much. If anyone has any questions.
Yeah, thank you, Prabhu, for the class. Yeah, there is a question by Yasoda. Yes, Prabhu, you can ask.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Prabhuji, my question is that you mentioned about the desires. Then what to do if some wrong desires or bad desires is coming in the mind? Then what to do exactly at that moment?
Wrong desires are there in the mind. So we don't have to worry, just focus on your service, stay with devotees and focus on your service. If you are getting too much wrong desire, don't stay in a secluded place, and try to be always in association of devotee, and just do the service, and gradually those wrong desire will stop coming. If we are following Krishna consciousness with honesty, gradually this will go away. And if some wrong desire is coming, then start chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra right away. Even if you don't have jap mala in your hand, just try to chant, and those unwanted desire will go away. This is my practical experience. I'm telling from my own experience. Anything disturbing, anything wrong, I start chanting, and then within not even within a 35 10 seconds, everything is okay.
Thank you,
Okay,
Prabhuji.
bro. Association is very important. Association and doing service is very important.
You can wind up for today, bro.
Okay. वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यश्च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय।
जय
नामाचार्य ठाकुर। राधे कृष्ण राधे कृष्ण।
जय Grace Achyut Keshav Prabhu ki jai ho. Thank you all the devotees, senior Vaishnavas, Maharajas. Hare Krishna.